What's up guys, DuArktik with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we're going to take a look at the Spectral Imperium event, and we're going to take a look at this event because there are a few things that are going on, some misinformation, some exaggeration on this event, and this is one of those trap events that we have going on for the last few days that if you're going to follow up for these, you might be holding yourself back quite a lot, but I'm going to try to share my perspective as someone who got through Dark Dimension 6 really quick. I already finished my first run and my second run on just 5 days, and why you are probably making a big mistake in following these events. But I'll break down all the information throughout the video. As always, if you like information on these videos, make sure to share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure to smash that like button like a boss. Okay, so Spectral Emporium. This event requires you to spend power cores and also to get ebony treats. These ebony treats, you can get them on the website. So if you go to the milestone section of the website marvelstrikeforce.com or msf.gg, you're gonna find this Feral Festival, and this requires you to attack in raids. Very simple, you have to do 10 attacks per raid in raids, whether it is alpha or Greek or whatever, doesn't matter. And you're going to be able to get 2,000 points per day. This event will repeat 6 times, so pay attention to the web store because it's going to be important for you to collect it, if not daily, every 2 days. Then you have to go to the web store, and on the web store you're going to get the usual free claim. The free claim is going to give you some currency and also some direct milestone points, so you have a little bit of value, not a lot. After that you have a $5 offer that will give you 2,500 points, and that's pretty much it. The 2,500, it's once again divided between direct milestone points and those ebony currency that you can use in the store. It's going to be something similar to this, so this is part of that free claim, that when you collect a free claim, then you have access to this special offer. And these items right here, the ebony treat, you can trade these on the store. So if you go to the store, you're gonna go through here, you go here to the far left, and you're gonna find character shards, you're gonna find elite credits, you're gonna find T4s, gear tier 18, gear tier 17, and all that other junk that is helpful for pretty much everyone in the game right now. So we have to give a background on this currency. Where should you spend this currency? In my opinion, the best place to spend the currency is going to be on the gear tier 18, even if you are a new player. If you are a new player, if you want to jump the meta, this is how you do it. You want to start farming the high-end gear as fast as possible, because as soon as you are ready to equip it, then you can jump right away for Dark Dimension 6 and also Dark Dimension 5 or 4 or wherever you are. Now, we have to speak about the event itself. We can take a look at the math, but once again, we have to collect these ebony treats and power cores. Okay, so taking a quick look at the math, we have that if you spend campaign energy, you're going to be able to get a total of 11,000 points. If you spend power cores, you can get 2,000 points. Then you are going to get additional points by spending power cores, but this one is not working right now. This one right now is only giving you 1 point. So if you wait, you might be able to get 5 points per power core. Should you spend power cores? We're going to talk about that. I think that's the main point. Should you spend power cores on this event? We're going to answer that. Then once again, we have the web store milestones, the 2,000 where you have to raid. Then we have the free claims plus the bonus for $5, but we are going only to count for the free claims. And then we have the Scopely mess up that they are going to give you 25,000 currency. This was announced on a blog post that we just had, addressing 3 issues, and you can see right here that they are going to give everyone 25,000. So this is going to have huge consequences on this event because it has a leaderboard. Okay, so If you only care about the monthly items, I would not spend any power cores on this event beyond 50. That's all you need to get the monthly items, which is right here at 37,000. And then if you want to get the focus catalyst, which is something that is very, very recommended, then yeah, you can spend a little bit of power cores depending on where you are, but you don't want to go overboard in this event, once again, in my opinion, and you just want to get those focus catalysts and run away with your power cores. I have been saying for a very long time, since they stopped with the hoarding of the gold orbs and the training orbs and so on, big fuck you to the player's voice. The player's voice was terrible when they made this decision of stopping the hoarding, because right now free-to-play players cannot catch up, and if you are not like myself, top 5 or top 3 or top 1 in arena every single day, you are just not going to be able to participate in these events, and we need those power cores to actually advance yourself throughout the game that you are playing, right? There are specific events that you need to spend your power cores in order to succeed, and other events, they are just bait for your power cores, where if you're gonna spend them, that's gonna be a huge mistake. Okay, so once again, the points are very easy to obtain. You just have to spend your normal energy, 600 energy per day, 11,000 points, 50 power cores, 2,000 points, then a little bit extra for spending the power cores, then raiding a lot, collecting the free claims and the Scopely mess up. And once again, you have to spend these ebony points on the store, otherwise it's not gonna count. And remember that you only have 8 days. Don't leave it to the last day and then say, oh, but Scopely removed the store. Well, you had time to spend it, so don't blame for your lack of participation. Either way, what we have to talk about this event, there are 2 things that we have to talk about. First off is some misinformation, some fake news that we have going on right now with one of the envoys, Mr. Artgrave. Yes, once again we are talking about Mr. Artgrave, the guy that confirms the math. It's hilarious. He doesn't understand anything about math. He uses a spreadsheet and a calculator to put the data on the spreadsheet. Is ridiculous. We even have a screenshot of this. The guy is using a phone or a calculator, and he's using the computer to put the information on the spreadsheet. But this is the guy that is checking out the math for the events, and that's why many events, most of the times, the math is all wrong. But the biggest problem is that this event has a ranking leaderboard, and Mr. Artgrave is saying that you are going to be able to easily obtain top 1% to 2%, and this is not the case. This is not the case because for this event alone, Scopely developed 3 brackets. So if you are between level 50 and 75, you're going to be on bracket 1. Then if you are from 75 to 85, you're going to be on another bracket. And if you are from 85 to 95, which is the veteran players, then you're going to be on the last bracket. And that means that it greatly reduces the amount of players that are going to be able to get top 1%. Once again, Mr. Artgrave, he doesn't understand. What he shows is that he doesn't understand anything about math, because getting to this top 1% and 2%, usually it revolves around 6,000 people. It's not going to be the case anymore, because the people that are being calculated for this 1%, it's going to be much lower. So if you just have the top players, we have around 200,000 players, like we don't, but let's imagine we have 200,000 players. We're going to assume that 1/4 of that is going to be the top 1%. So from 6,000 players, you're not going to have... You're not going to have these. You're going to have 1,500, right? So the 2% is going to be top 1,500. And that means that if you participate very, very highly on this event, you need to be between top 500 to 800. If you want to be part of this, 500, 800, 500, 1,200, over that, it's not going to be the case. So if you're expecting this, oh, it's top 1%, it's going to be super easy to obtain this, it's not going to be the case. And you can see already by the numbers. So I just got my free claim. I'm on rank 33,000, right? And the guys that are on top 100, they already have 16,000. So that means that most of the whales, most of the spenders, they are all on this leaderboard, and that means that the chances of you to get 1% to 2% are very, very low. A player like Artgrave maybe is gonna get top 10%, maybe top 25%, unless he's really going all balls in terms of power cores. Now we have to talk about power cores. Should you be spending power cores for this type of events? Should you be spending 600 power cores daily in order to progress towards here? Well, in my opinion, no. So once again, I was one of the first people to complete DuArktik Mission 6. I had a huge advantage at the beginning. I was top 70, but then people just start spending money like crazy. And what I did to get to DuArktik Mission 6 faster than everyone else was to spend my power cores on the gold store. And you can do this anytime you want, if you find necessary. Right now we are getting around 3 million gold per day, so yes, you can afford to buy a few items here, and that's going to cost you like 50 power cores or so per day, 1 or 2 refreshes per day, and that will progress you a lot faster than trying to participate on these leaderboards where you don't know for sure if you're going to be able to get the ranking that you need or not. Or you might get one of these ranks where you're going to get a random amount of gear of a random amount of type that it doesn't really matter for the characters that you want to gear up. So this is something that we have to be very careful right now, is that Skrull is coming for your power cores thanks to the player's voice, and you have to really think. Do you want to select, do you want to craft your own path and decide by yourself from the gold store and which characters you are going to gear up first, which characters you are going to prioritize? Or are you going to rely on luck, stressing yourself out, oh, I need to do this and do that? You have to spend your power cores on energy, and then you have to do nodes that don't really matter to you. You are struggling with all this situation and stressing yourself out, and then you start feeling burnout, and then you want to quit the game because the events are just too stressful. Oh my god! Or it's just better to, once again, go to the gold store, use this extra gold that we are getting, craft your own path by refreshing the store with the power cores, buy just whatever you need and whatever you feel like. Once again, you don't even have to refresh every day, you can just refresh every now and then, and that will craft you a better path going forward and getting Super Skrull faster than anything else. Because let's be honest, as fast as you unlock Super Skrull, the better. This is an amazing character. You'll dominate Arena with it, you'll dominate Alliance Wars with it, you'll dominate Cosmic Crucible with it, you'll dominate literally every game mode with it, because this is one of the best designed characters that we have in the game. Very overpowered, very fun to play with. And this is why you have to be careful with this fake news, misinformation, and this lack of understanding how mathematics works, and that is going to make you fall into traps that Skrull is just laying out for you just to see you fail, because it seems like it's the only thing they care about. But you guys let me know in the comments below what you think about all of these, and as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure to share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Mouse Force content, and I will catch you guys later.